The Witcher Season 4 concludes with Imhir, Bart Edwards, turning his eyes on Geralt, Liam Hemsworth, laying the groundwork for the series' final season. Imhir's attempts to claim his daughter are foiled throughout The Witcher Season 4. Though he has proclaimed his engagement to the fake, so securing a tenuous grip on Sintra, there are far too many individuals who know the reality. If word spread that the true Princess Cirilla was missing, it would be devastating for Imhir's reign. Imhir, with the assistance of his rather treacherous advisor, Stefan Skellen, decides that the reason he hasn't been able to obtain Ciri is because of Geralt of Rivia. Ciri is the Witcher's child of surprise. Therefore, their fates are inextricably bound. This makes Imhir's daughter completely unavailable for his own goals. However, if Geralt dies, Ciri's destiny will move toward the prophecy. Of course, locating Geralt will not be an easy feat. The Nilfgaardian Emperor, strangely, chooses to unleash a monster on the Witcher. We don't know what type of beast Imhir has imprisoned away in his palace. The twist in The Witcher Season 4's ending is that Imhir possesses Renfri's brooch, which he uses to expose the monster to Geralt's scent. Imhir is working to kill Geralt, but he is unaware that she has already been captured by Skellen's hired blade. One of The Witcher's most vicious and terrifying villains is without a doubt Leo Bonhart. Because he enjoys killing Geralt's kind so much, he is in a unique position to defeat Ciri in battle. Bonhart soon learns that the Princess of Sintra is sheltering among the rats, with whom he had previously clashed. Geralt and company end up leading the northern force in the battle for the bridge on the Yaruga while traveling. They made it possible for Queen Meve to cross the river safely, and in exchange, Geralt was knighted. The conclusion of The Witcher Season 4 is ironic in yet another way. Despite referring to himself as Geralt of Rivia, Geralt was not a native of that nation. It was just a moniker he adopted to sound more reliable. The title Geralt had long claimed for himself became official once he was knighted in The Witcher Season 4. But there's a catch. As a Knight of Rivia, Geralt was inextricably linked to Queen Meve, as she made plain. He would no longer be able to put his own objectives first and would have to obey her commands. It presents yet another challenge in Geralt's quest to save Ciri. Yennefer made every effort to strengthen her fight against Vilgefortz throughout the 4th season of The Witcher. The remaining magicians, now based at Monte Calvo, teamed up with Vesemir and the Witchers to protect the castle. But in the absence of portals, their resistance gradually crumbled. The struggle didn't alter until Istredd gave his life to destroy the portal blocker he had unintentionally assisted Vilgefortz in creating. In Season 4 of The Witcher, Vilgefortz departed Monte Calvo after being defeated and went back to Stygia Castle. Yennefer managed to take a portal as close to Vilgefortz's location as feasible with Triss's assistance. When we last saw Yennefer, she had swum toward the vortex that would take her to Vilgefortz's stronghold at Stygia after emerging from the portal in the midst of the ocean. Strybog and Nimue, two individuals that reside close to Yaruga around a century after the main events of this episode, were introduced in the first episode of The Witcher Season 4. Nimue is a small child who is enthralled with Strybog's stories of Geralt, Yennefer, and Ciri. Strybog is a wandering storyteller. In the 4th season finale of The Witcher, the two reunite. Now that she is an adult, Nimue is getting ready to train as a wizard at Aretuza. Nimue states in The Witcher Season 4 that she feels that her destiny is somehow linked to Ciri's. According to the Witcher books by Andrzej Sapkowski, she's entirely correct. After becoming a mage, Nimue will encounter Ciri, who becomes lost jumping through portals through time and space. Knowing that Ciri needs to get to Stygia Castle to save Geralt and Yennefer, Nimue creates a portal that will take her to this location and in the right century. Thus, Nimue proves pivotal to Ciri's story. Geralt's knighthood will prove to be problematic, as the conclusion of The Witcher Season 4 suggests. Geralt is forced to flee the Rivian army's camp without permission after Queen Meve rejects his desire to carry on his quest to locate the Druids in Sapkowski's Witcher novels. Season 5 of The Witcher is more likely to skip to the next phase of Geralt's exploits, where he meets Skellen and learns that Vilgefortz is hiding out at Stygia Castle, where Yennefer has been kidnapped. Geralt's entrance at Stygia leads to a confrontation with almost all of the main antagonists in The Witcher Season 4, as well as a reunion with Ciri and Yennefer. Here's only one season left in The Witcher after Season 4, and there's a whole lot to cover. As of now, each primary character is set up for their journey to and reunion at Striga Castle. Yennefer is essentially at Vilgefort's doorstep, and according to the books, will be captured and held captive there as bait for Ciri and Geralt. The conflicts with Imhir, Vilgefortz, and Leo Bonhart will all come to a head at Striga Castle in The Witcher Season 5. Geralt will get a rematch with Vilgefortz, while Ciri will take all that she will learn from Leo Bonhart and use it against him. Then there is Imhir and his plans for Ciri. It's difficult to say whether this conflict will end the way it does in the books. All we can do is wait for The Witcher Season 5 to find out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.